Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Soviet Russia, where we are helping out in communist Spain as much as we can. Got 5 tank brigades over here, doing what they can. They're shitty little tanks, but they get the job done. We have motorized infantry in there with them. We have our guys set to aggressively fill his orders here. We're holding on to this city, which is cutting these guys off, so hopefully all these regimes will die over here. Regiments will die over here. We're holding this war goal, we're holding this airplane area. Airport, sorry. Is this me, or is this my guy? It is. I wasn't sure if our allies' generals were being put in charge, or if we were. Much better for us to be in control. Better look at what's going on. Rough terrain here. But we have a shit ton of breakthrough value, and he has a very low defense. Very high hard attack, he has very little. We have a very high soft attack, he has very little. So we're just plowing through. But we're only 5 tanks. We ain't much. Everything else is kind of up to Republican Spain to take care of. Obviously I'm ignoring stuff over here, but nothing's happening over here. It's not World War yet. I'm just dealing with this little civil war, getting our army experience up. Can maybe bring it up to speed 3. We're actually losing this battle here. Got air superiority. Now. We'll take a quick break off of that to see what's going on with our logistics. We're still good, other than infantry equipment, just slowly catching up. But we're all good on everything else now, which is nice. Again, we're gonna have to change our brigades again. It's gonna change things. Now that we have experience to do it with. Please don't chase after him, though. Like, yes, you have a front line, but stick to the front line. Don't advance blindly, please. Alright. Complete that front line. New front line. We can't cover very much at once, is what's going on here, so. I was kind of covering what I can. I'm using rivers for defense. And we're just gonna push. We want to push like that, kinda. Collectivist propaganda details. 120 political power gained national spheres collectivist propaganda, which gives us 20% national unity. Soviet Union, there is no room for individual glory. Our propaganda should strongly emphasize collective efforts surpassed production goals, successful expeditions, and massive construction projects. Glory to Rostotska. An extra research slot, man. I think we gotta go for that right now. Nothing else is more critical than the extra research slot. Alright, interwar artillery is done. Okay. One of these technologies was not like the other, remembered. Okay, we're not there yet. What's next? That was our political thing that finished, so. These were the two we're kind of watching. We're gonna let those both finish before we do another technology there. But we're not going to change it here. We're almost into 1937. I really don't research these anti-tanks and anti-air. You just don't need them. Airplanes can take care of the air pretty well. Tanks can anti-tank pretty well. So I'm not going to worry about them. Might be time to start land doctrine. I don't need Marines. Support companies. Maybe ahead of time other than the maintenance company. Which we might want. It's going to take a while to research. Better tank. And doctrine. I think it'll take a long time to research though. Trust me, I want it. But you do get a research speed bonus for this now, right? You probably want to get this done. I probably should have done that earlier even. We have a research bonus to that now. We have extra political power now too. Theorist. Naval experience gain. Army experience gain. Mass assault. See, this guy can end up hurt by us, so we might not want to grab him. I want this guy. Be nice. What else can we get, though? Construction speed. I want him. What's the difference between all of you? Oh, hard attack, max speed reliability. Reliability and soft attack. That's a good question. Since we're using our tanks right now, I'm tempted to get one that helps our tanks. 10% reliability would really help. Because we'll get research points for our tanks. But you can't really spend them unless you make them more reliable. So an extra 10% reliability helps on that kind of area. I don't know if max speed is really what we would want a bonus to. Like soft attack's pretty good. Defense, trained time. Very high command. There's one thing we just have to watch out for is if we're we go purging people, we're going to have trouble. We can also change our economy. We might want to save that till we get more world tension going up. I could do partial mobilization. It's a 10% difference. I feel like this construction speed dude's pretty good, so I'm gonna take him. He was my first gut feeling of someone to take. Let's go with our guy. We're holding the capital now. That should help our buddies quite a bit. Oh, there's little pop-ups here telling you if you're winning a battle or not. How's the air support going? Still don't have it. We're doing alright. Do you like paratroop behind enemy lines, or is this just like your last limit of forces over here? I think we're gonna win this for you, National of Spain. Or not National of Spain. Republican Spain. Let's kind of reduce the size of our front line by doing that. Do on your orders when you're ready for it. Obviously you're fighting in mountains though, so mostly my goal for you now is to hold on to the capital for Communist Spain. I think that should win the war for you, regardless of anything else I do over there. Eventually we're going to be able to attack Afghanistan. Obviously we're running on a slower speed now because we're fighting this war. I can probably bring it to play. That guy's not very confident pushing forward. I could tell him to push the issue, but no, dude. We're in a pretty good defensive position down in here. We have the mountains, we have the river. Can't believe he's attacking here though, this is kind of weird. A lot of the rest of this is going to be up to you, Nationalist Spain. Ah, concentrated infantry. Okay, we're not going to research anything right now. We're going to let the other one pop off in 13 days. Are you all... like you can see it says one division is assigned here. I know he's defending over here and stuff, but... oh no, he is attacking there now. I don't really want you going over the river though. I kind of want you just holding the line where you are. I don't know if that fallback line's actually going to work, but I just want them to know that if you need to go back, please go up against this river. Don't overextend yourself. Mechanical Pew's on. Alright, research time -3%. Ahead of time. Oop, don't. Yeah, that's gonna take a long time to research. I can do radio, force rate. I'm not too worried about radio. Industry I want to worry about. We're almost done. The ahead of time is 0.10 years. Get research bonuses to this stuff though. I think we need to... I'm gonna bite the bullet on the 0.10 ahead of time penalty because I don't think it's too bad. And I think it'll benefit us greatly to get those knocked out. Particularly since we have the edge in researching industrial technology. I'm not your allies, so I can't airbase things over here myself. Maybe I'll send more volunteers, but it'll be fine. What did it take to get you into a faction? In Civil War is -50. Start improving relations with them. I think we're going to win this war for them, so... plans with no units assigned, huh? Oh, no divisions. Oh god, they're all not doing it. They're all falling back. Don't do that, please. Control click to... Maybe that's what I've been doing wrong, is I need to control click. I kind of steam plowed them. I guess I just didn't have my orders set up right there. Sometimes that happens. Oh, air experience. What the hell? Oh, if you have Lend-Lease equipment. I didn't know that. Oh, we're getting air experience because we gave them our fucking planes. That was the best decision of my life. I didn't realize that was such a good decision. Alright, guys. I think you know what's the next obvious offensive line is here. Extra research slot, it's so good. Alright. Dude, just keep working down this tree. I'm feeling good about that tree. We have a new research slot. What a lovely day. Things are going so well right now. Okay. Could always change in a flash, of course, but I would like to get close air support research. Let's pause it for a second. I don't really use this side of the tree. I don't really use naval bombers. But I do use fighters and close air support. Some people only use fighters, but I like the close air support too. I'd like to get our land doctrine started, but it is just a really slow technology. I guess I should start now before we're like too far behind on it. Pocket defense. It's possible that on the defensive our troops may get caught in a pocket. In this case, they must merely hold out until the inevitable counterattack leaves them. It's not a very good technology, too. Like, there's better land defense measures. Pretty sure we've done it, boys. This is crazy. Like, I had no idea we're gonna get air experience for this. I like lend you more technology. Like, this doesn't cost me anything, does it? Yeah, let me see what these all are. Like, which one is the naval bomber and stuff? Production. Really, he can have everything but transport planes and fighters, because I'm not going to use anything else. So take the last 70 of these. Don't take those, though. Just take these off my hands, because I'm not going to use them. I know I should use them. I don't remember how many there were here. 72. Take them. I don't remember how many were there. 101, 108. Take them. Obviously, you do it once. Take 284 of these. Just once. Because I'm going to need a bunch here soon, but I have this for now. I would have given more from the start if I had known I gained experience points for them. Jeez. I don't like that our general is electing to go over rivers when that's not really part of his war goal. It's taking some organization damage here, but doing moves like that I'd rather he not do. Those of Stalin angered by Afghan piracy, and those naive citizens of the Soviet Union who imagine Afghan as a people of peace are entirely out of touch with realities. Those who live out our order do not have the luxury of such delusions. Seeing their troops closing in on us just across us, this is a threat we cannot leave unanswered. With every passing day, Afghanistan is preparing for war. The man is not for us to do the same. The Afghan military presence close to our territory has sparked increased concern, as this nation appears more and more to be the enemy of the all-Union Communist Party. Whether it's the cause or effect of the polemic is a matter of contention. Alright, must be ready the people of war. The Stalin angered by. Yeah. Wonder why it's so focused around Joseph Stalin's thoughts on the matter. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, let's split the nationalists in two here. Wrap this up. Oh, we have free dockyards actually. Let's build some cruisers, I guess. Build them in Leningrad. Let's kind of take all of my free naval yards. I think that was up for a while. I think I've been wasting naval production. That's okay. I'm not focusing on it. Treaty of Addis Ababa. Italy took one state. Ethiopia was annexed. A bunch of equipment was seized. Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to what these guys have been doing. Germany, I don't remember what country was there, but I think they absorbed the country. Italy is obviously expanding. Haven't really been watching this stuff. I haven't been getting updates about it, really. Japan hasn't been doing much, oddly. I'd like for our forces to just focus on one side here. Wow, we tore through this like way faster than I did in my last game. We've just obliterated nationalist Spain here. I wonder if we have air support now. Yes, he has the penalty for enemy air superiority now. Fear my hordes of old ancient ass fighters that no one even cares about anymore. Is that Japan? Japan is helping them up here. Japan might be like the only guys who can help them. We're actually going to push back a little bit here. Justification of conquering Kilt and Kabul for the Soviet Union is complete. So I can declare war on Afghanistan. I say we do it. Conquer. Conquer. I don't have any allies to come. I've declared war on Afghanistan. Do it. You have plenty of time to prepare, so you should just face stomp this guy. You don't have tanks like the other guy, or other army does, but I think you're gonna do just fine. Let's see, look at a battle. Attacking from multiple directions, and we have superiority, so that's all that really matters. Where are my tanks? What happened? Because I declared war, he lost my troops. Oh shit. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize I was going to lose my... Mongolia wants to join our wars, Tuva wants to join our wars. Who are you exactly? Where are you? Anna Tuva. Let's find them. I didn't realize I had other allies. Oh, you're very, very small. Are you part of my, Yes, you are. I don't really want them in my war, because it complicates handing out territory. I don't want my forces back, dude. Transformation of nature. It's political power and rubber. Let's get it done, because we're eventually going to lose that rubber we're trading for. Yeah, the problem over here is Japan came over. Hopefully he can squish this on his own, though. And then once I finish this war, I can go help him again. They've returned to Leningrad. That's fine and all, but I didn't really want them to. Just for now, just build the front line here. I'll take you back later. I always said I could bring them down to Afghanistan, so it would take a long time to get them down here. Now I'm worried about Republican Spain here, because you guys are pushing back. Ugh. What else can I do anything else for you, Republican Spain? Hesitant to give you much of my other stuff. Yeah, I can't really give you this other stuff, dude. I've done what I can. Japan got involved. I didn't realize I was going to lose my armies. Kabul seems to be the only point of power in this whole country, so... This might be quick. I might just have to take Kabul and it'll be over. That said, it's like buried in the mountains here, so it's gonna be a little bit rough. Got some supply problems. Construction 1. Awesome. Actually work on construction 2 immediately, and also resource gain efficiency. Let's get construction speed going, more construction. It's gonna want a few more civilian factories before we start building military factories. Yeah. Not going so well for him down there. Hopefully we can end this war with Afghanistan pretty quickly, and then things will get better. Hopefully I'll be able to send my tanks back over there. Production efficiency cap is up. Research gain efficiency up. That extra research slot is nice. We're out of time for this video, though. I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day.